party time.
Did you say Cobra Kai the network?
Yeah, you did.
Yo, guys, about the Cobra Kai Karate. Go back to brand new video today for Cobra Kai Network episode 181. No one's on yet, so it's just me. Don't worry, it's not their fault. I won't make fun of them. I just sent the link. I'm just a little late, so I didn't want to make this any longer, or not really make this any longer, just make it any later. But here we are, episode 181. Okay, Beyond the Kai Underground. What's up? What's up, Karate? What's up? What's up? Kill with the K. What's up, Karate? What's up? I think I just said what's up the most I've ever in my life the last 10 seconds. But yeah, so not a lot of news in movies. I think last week we talked about GTA and Thunderbolts, which probably the only movie I see that's coming out in May that looks good. I guess I'll have to look more, but June, July, that'll be around the park. Summer, we got some good movies. And yeah, we'll see where that leads to. More Karate Kid Legends stuff are coming out. Well, actually, a lot of leaks are happening. I haven't seen them. Usually, I would not care about leaks, but I don't know. I feel like I just don't. I don't really have an interest to not see the leaks, but I also don't really have interest to see the leaks. Like, I just do not care about the movie. But I haven't seen anything. But there is leaks going around with Karate Kid Legends. And I'm guessing is probably, I'm hearing the leak are the end credit scenes, which, you know, like I said, if I have to guess, if it's such a big deal and if they're making end credit scenes to begin with, it obviously is going to be something to do with Cobra Kai. It's going to be something to do with Cobra Kai, or it's going to be something to do with the Karate Kid 10 movie, but I really don't know what they would do with that. Like, what are they going to do? Bring back, what's his name? Will Smith's kid. Something like Will or something, but Jaden something. I don't know. It would have to be some him, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Like I said, this guy's not gonna be in another movie for whatever reason. So I'm guessing something to do with Cobra Kai. And if something to do with Cobra Kai, the only two things I can think of is it being Johnny or Miguel. It would have to be Johnny or Miguel. Yeah, Jaden Smith. What was his name in the movie? I don't even know. Parker something. Son Parker. But yeah, that's coming up actually. The Karate Kid Legends, that's in like what, a week? 2 weeks? Drew Parker. Yeah, or Dre. I don't know. I think I only watched that movie twice in my life. Or not, probably 2.5, because the first time I watched it was actually before I watched Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. I know, Lord forgive me. But I watched that. And then I watched it again as I was watching all the Karate Kid movies. And then probably like 3 years ago, when I was rewatching all the Karate Kid movies, I thought I would watch the remake again. I watched about like halfway of it, and it's like I was watching, I literally turned it off because and now that I'm such a big Karate Kid fan, like I didn't even, like I felt so disrespected by this movie. The way they just completely blatantly copy. And I was watching, I was like, oh my gosh, they're genuinely copying every scene. And I like physically cannot watch it. I was like, okay, you know what? From now on, I'm never watching this movie again. And I haven't. Matter of fact, the DVD I had of it, I actually broke it. Like I smashed it. It was on live stream. I didn't just smash it in my free time. Bro, Karate, you need to fix your intro. It's loud as hell. Is it really that loud? Yeah, I don't know. Because my speakers are on a laptop. My laptop's like a little further away, so I don't got headphones on or anything. in the beginning of this, I accidentally played my old live stream. That was my fault. Karate, just be careful about the spoilers, leaks, and Karate Legends. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care too much. But I guess it would be more interesting to see it in theater, like first time reaction. Did you just get a haircut? No, I think the last time I got a haircut was probably in March, so it's probably been 2 months. No, I just I don't know. Usually I'm wearing a hat. I just couldn't really find any, so I was like, whatever. I don't wear. People think when I wear hats because I'm like balding or something. I'm not balding. I just like wearing hats. I think they're comfortable. I think it makes me look better a bit. I just like wearing hats. Um, Also, if I don't like or fix my hair every like 10 minutes or so, it starts to like I start to look like a meth addict. So I my hair is just it's always falling. Jaden Smith, yeah. Max Daniel, hey. I just wish Karate Kid Legends would be canceled. Yeah, I wish they just never even made it. Um, Obviously, you really can't cancel it now. That's pretty much impossible. But I just so disappointed, that. I mean, this is what to expect from Sony, so that doesn't make me too mad. But I'm more mad about Ralph doing it because if he would have said no and everyone would have said no, I think it would have, you know, it really would have. It wouldn't have been made. They probably would have done something stupid, but it wouldn't have intertwined with the universe. And you can say, even if they say in the movie it is, as long as Ralph or no one's in it, we'll never consider it canon. But this year is going to be really hard not to when it's going to have the Daniel Russo from Cobra Kai and maybe a Cobra Kai character also in the end credits. So I'm pretty confident it's going to be it's going to be either like Miguel and Sam, or like it could just be the whole Miyagi dojo, like all him talking to them. But they all moved away. She's in college, so it probably is Johnny. Like he is one of the main characters of Cobra Kai. That would make the most sense. This movie could have all its footage remodified for future projects instead. I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean remodify it for future projects? The scenes they filmed are for the movie. I don't know what other movies would use that for. Are you going to sneak in the movie theater? That's the plan. I haven't thought of it too much. I just, we'll just see when I get there, bro. I'm going to go to the theater, okay, can I use the bathroom? Yeah, sure. I'll give a little poke out the door, see if it's looking a little suspicious, Sometimes they're on you, they're really eyeballing you. And, right when someone's walking past me, I just walk by their side. You're not going to know. Or maybe maybe I walk in with like a blue sweater, and in the bathroom, I take it off, and I put like a new hat on, some sunglasses. How are they going to know? I walk in with a big old coat, like a huge coat. I know, like it's 80 degrees out. I walk in with a huge coat. They're going to say I'm a lunatic. I'll have my hair down. Like I'll put my hair down. Can I use the bathroom? Yeah. I go in there, hair is up, take off my clothes, my coat, and, put some sunglasses on. I'll walk right when someone walks past me. I'm just going to, follow along. How are they going to know? The only problem is that's concerning. I know some movie theaters, some people like you, because some movie theaters are different. Some movie theaters, you just go in there and sit down, whatever seat, But some other movie theaters, you buy a ticket and you get to sit like in a specific seat. I don't want to go there, and I sit in someone's seat. I don't know what's theirs, and then I have to move. But at the same time, it's like, oh, my fault. I read it wrong. But also, in the same time, some movie theaters, there's a guy. I had this happen to me. A guy walks in, and he just stares at you for like a minute, like a worker. And I guarantee you he's checking if everyone's there is actually there and seeing if there's nothing going on, you know? Maybe I just dunk, you know? I mean, I could just dunk down. Like, what the frick? I also have to go on the way back. Problem in the way back, there's some weirdos in the back of the feeder, so. But if you're going to watch Karate Legends of feeder, you're already a weirdo enough, so. Imagine being in the back of the feeder watching Karate Kid Legends. Anyway, that's my plan. But if they start catching on me, I'll just pay for it, bro. I'll sell out to Sony. They got me on the hook. Because I'm going to watch the movie either way, just because I feel like it just needs to happen. It just has to happen. I don't really want to. Like, if I was not a YouTuber, I would not do this, but I think there's people that a lot of people I know will have watched it and will want to know what I have to say about it, and obviously the podcast, I'll all be all revolved around that. So it has to be done, unfortunately. What if they can instead canonize this movie and re-clarify its status on being different universe away from Cobra Kai because it already appears to not follow up with it? Well, Ralph's in it, and it's the same Daniel as Cobra Kai, so they filmed it that way. They wrote it that way, so I'm assuming there are going to be a couple lines or scenes that will make it connected to Cobra Kai. And like I said, there's possibly other end credits, which I'm assuming will have a Cobra Kai character. So I don't think I really don't think they can do that. And that's kind of like the whole purpose of this movie is because to cash in on the hype of Cobra Kai. Like if they just came out and said, "Oh, this has nothing to do with Cobra Kai," half of its box office would disappear. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Me personally, I would not pay for this movie. I'm trying my best, bro. I'm gonna try my best. I will try my best. Did you like Cobra Kai Season 6? But do you like Season 6 of Cobra Kai? Like I thought it was terrible. They brought back any old characters and continued telling the same stories. Do y'all okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say I don't want to say I like Season 6 as a whole. I'd say it's a pretty bad season, especially compared to the other Cobra Kai seasons, but I think it's not all bad, and I think part 3 was done very, very well. I think the actual conclusion of the story, even though it's just a complete 180 of what they were doing for part 1 and part 2, it makes no sense, but for what it was individually, I think it was a good ending for the show. As far as them not bringing back old characters, I think a lot of the old characters were already in the show, like Johnny, Daniel, Silver, Kreese. But Silver was not really a big part of this season, which was disappointing because I wanted to be the huge villain. There didn't really feel like there was a villain the whole thing. I mean, it was Kreese for a while, but then he gets a redemption out of nowhere. Kim, she's like a half-ass villain. She starts playing a little sympathetic, and then she just leaves. And then you got Kim Sung Young, who's like 100 years old. Then you got Silver, who's just in and out of stuff, barely does anything, and then he just blows up and dies. So I don't know. Not every story needs a villain, but I feel like for the last season of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid Legacy, at least the real legacy, not any Sony bullcrap, but the real ending should have made it be an ultimate villain, like Silver how he was in season 5. That's why season 5 is a little frustrating because you look at it, the big villain, the guy who's been in Daniel's head for 30 years, like the thing that we've been trying to get at and stop. We already stopped Kreese. He's in jail. He's already redeeming. He's changing his ways, you could say. Terry Silver, the guy who's behind all of this, the big bad villain of everything, we beat him. Like, we beat him. He's in jail. We beat him. We demoralized him. We put Cobra Kai in the dust. Like, I just do not know why they would write that and then add on another season, and let alone another season, the last season. It's like, if you're going to keep the show going after that, at least make it 2 or 3 seasons where you can develop a whole new story to set up the end. You can't have the whole thing have a climax and end in a season, and then right away go to the next season and it's the last one. That's what season 6 was a mess. They had no focus. I don't think they even like. I generally don't know. Like, if I were to ask them, I probably would. I wouldn't want to be disrespectful because it's not nice. But I was like, what the hell were you thinking, writing that ending of season 5 and then doing another season? Like, were you actually thinking of like what you're gonna do next, or are you just writing as you go along? They said they always have an ending in mind. Was that really always your ending? Maybe their ending was always Johnny joins Cobra Kai, and he fights in a Sensei bracket and wins, and that can make sense. But did you not even think about how you would get there? What are your thoughts on Jessica Jones coming back and Daredevil boarding season 2? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it in just a bit. Yeah, I'll talk about just a bit. I hate season 6 for multiple reasons. It feels completely detached from the show. Pacing is so bad, mainly plot holes. The writing is different. The acting and storylining is completely different. Yeah, Cobra Kai season 6 feels like a parody of just a show, Cobra Kai, or it feels like a play, like the plays you have at middle schools, like they have like the what is it for Christmas? They got like the Jesus story. It's like a play, and all the kids are playing as the characters. That's what this feels like, but it's for the entire show Cobra Kai. It doesn't even feel like Cobra Kai. Everything is not following off. Not only what you ended off in season 5, but the entire show and morals. Like even Johnny joining Cobra Kai and Daniel saying joining Cobra Kai and Salmon. Okay, I might agree right now, and just overall that no, Daniel should not care. It really shouldn't matter about what color he wears, as long as what it represents. But you made him care for 5 seasons, like a lot. Like it was huge. Even this season, he's all pissy about his name and legacy. Chosen's like, all I have to live for is the name and legacy. Like that's his whole life. But clearly not enough because he just switches it like he doesn't give a hell. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I don't know what happened in season 6 because it felt like everything in Cobra Kai happened for a reason and it all was thought out. Just it feels like they were not thinking through what they were writing. Like they were not thinking, especially the plot was like the plot was worse. Like things just happen out of nowhere. People leave, they don't come back. People, I mean, the pacing's always been bad. They just have that's just not their. It's not what they're good at. But it's ridiculous. Season 6 on done Silver versus Daniel from season 5 finale is sad. Yeah, it made it feel less earned. I feel like they could have ended Daredevil in season 3 if they changed a couple of things because it kind of represented Kingpin going back to jail just like season 1. Kind of repetitive. I disagree with you. I think repetitive is perfect for that because some things that are repetitive are not necessarily always bad. Because Matt's arc was all season 3 of do I kill Kingpin or do I not? Because he could always get out of jail. He has got out of jail. The system can't stop him. The only way to truly stop him is to kill him. But it goes against my morals, and he's so close to doing it, but he stops it saying, I'm not going to do that. You're not going to destroy who I am. So him going to jail, just like season 1, knowing that he could get out, and him not doing that might be a perfect ending because it will always leave a vague spot of he could always be out. But hey, guess what? Matt never killed him. He never did. He is still alive. He's in jail. And there'd be a flip side. Let's say he does go to jail. He doesn't get out. He's now rotting in jail without him destroying Matt. Or he gets out of jail and he goes back in jail, goes in jail. Either way, Matt never let him destroy him. You know what I mean? I think that's the parallel they were trying to tell in that ending. But season 3 was not supposed to be an ending. I mean, it felt like an ending, but that was not supposed to be an ending. They knew Netflix might have canceled it, but they still had ideas in head. But not Netflix, they canceled it, or more of Marvel, studio stuff. But yeah, because I think there's a lot of story to tell of Matt Murdock and Daredevil story after season 3. But I would have loved it if season 3 was the end, and that's just how we remember Daredevil. Not all these stupid cameos in She-Hulk and Echo and a really half-ass kind of show with Born Again. I completely agree, Caleb. If they rushed through everything and didn't give enough time to explain anything, they also did all the characters so dirty like Tori. I don't know if they did all the characters dirty, but definitely some. I think they did Johnny really well in part 3. Like I thought he was really at his best in part 3, but the whole season he was awful. I made a whole video about that. Daniel was just completely detached. Like he was not even a character. Like he was literally just a voice. Like he was just screaming. Then he's calm. Then he's happy. Like no, he was not even a character in my opinion. Like he had no reactive. He had no anything. Like he was literally just there just to scream or do something to cause tension. As far as Tori, I don't like what they do with her. Sam, she's literally does nothing. You can't say it's bad or good. She generally does nothing. Miguel is completely unfocused all season. He's, all caught up about a college for 80% of the season. Hawk and Dimitri were terrible. The only character I think that did well was Robbie. That's it. Robbie. That might be all. I can't think of any other character. Because in part 3, they did Kreese well. I think they did everyone well in part 3. Besides maybe Sam, because she still didn't do anything. But, man, the whole season, you look at it, there's not really one character that did well besides maybe Tori. And, man, Robbie, not Tori. There's no age. I love the show so much. Why didn't they bring back Mike Barnes back for the big part of season 6? He was a main character back in the movie. They brought back Terry Silver back for a big role. Why did they not Mike Barnes? I mean, I think about it like you look at how much problems the show has with pacing and trying to maintain characters. I think that's why. I think their hands were just full with more important characters. Like obviously we all understand that Silver and Kreese and Chosen are bigger characters than Mike Barnes in Karate Kid movies and now because Mike Barnes he only had one appearance in season 5. Chosen was there in season 3. Silver was all in season 4 and 5, and Kreese been there since season 1. Well, I guess more of 2, but if you want to say 1, you can. I just think Mike Barnes, there could have been more you could have done with him, but you really could not have made him a main character. You could have done more cool stuff with him, but I'm okay with him not having a big part in season 6. I feel like seasons for that little cameo in 5 and 6, I think it was enough for him because you really just can't do everyone. Honestly, if they should have introduced Sensei Wolf and brought back Silver in part 1 of season 6 and making Kreese the villain. Yeah, it's Kreese never should have been a villain. You could have made him antagonist. He should never have been a villain. The way you left him off in part 3 makes no sense. Season 5. Like if you watch season 5 and then watch part 3, that's exactly who Kreese is. But why for 10 episodes, he's a completely different character. Like I'm this guy right here. I'm a completely different person, and nothing changes to the beginning or end. So him escaping jail and being who he is in part 1 and part 2, nothing changes in that time to make it change. And who you are, what happens to you in part 10? You can say the death of Quan is the reason, but like what? Like I don't know. It's just I understand it's tragic for him, but it wouldn't really change your whole morals and how you see Johnny and everyone and Tori. Like it might make you take a step back, but it wouldn't necessarily make you like change your whole point of view on the world and how you treated Johnny. I'm just glad that Daniel and Johnny stopped bickering for part 3. Yeah, but that's another thing. I'm happy for that, but why? What made them suddenly stop? I guess the death of Quan, that's probably a fair reason, honestly. But they never really address it, though. It's just like, we're all normal now. That was one of the biggest things they messed up. They made Johnny and Daniel fight back. Yeah. See, they don't have to be best friends. They don't have to be best buddies, but you cannot constantly do this. Especially when they've had repetitive arcs that makes them conclude and come together. And I look at season 5, they had no true arguments. The only argument they had was when Daniel walked in and was all mad and crazy about Silver. Johnny didn't punch him like he did in season 6. He didn't go to his work and crash out and cost his whole family a job and his house for his pregnant wife. He didn't do that. He actually calmed down. was mature about it, and they had a good moment. Like that right there, because you felt Johnny tensing up and going back to that, and he's take a step back. That's why season 5 is Johnny at his best. And I just don't know what changed, because in part 3, literally, they just came back from a fight that they were fighting to the death, literally, and the whole season they were all probably at their best. The beginning of part 3, he is so snidey and you want to take karate from a businessman? Hey, I'm gonna leave this here. Since when you get telling me when to do stuff? Like, what the hell was his problem? Like, what the frick? You like almost the whole season. Like that. Like, did I miss something in that month where he just got a huge stick up his ass, or what happened?
Flowers bring May flowers.
I'm like, hey. Wait, what were you talking about?
I was talking about how Johnny was bickering with Daniel in most of season 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just annoying. All right. Caught up on the chat. I missed out some chat, guys. I'm sorry. I've talked too much. Okay, where did I leave off? Right here. Bro, the whole Hawk and Dimitri MIT storyline is
dude.
one of the worst in the show.
Yeah, I'm actually almost done rewatching season 6 for the first time since the show ended.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Believe it or not.
Do we have like a prayer circle for you right now? Hey, if I ever watch season 6 again, it's one or two things. I've lost my damn mind, or I'm on drugs. One of the two things happen. So if you ever see watching season 6, just know one of those happened. That's a bit of an exaggeration. You don't know. You were right all along about Cobra Kai ending at season 5. It should have just ended then. Season 6 just didn't get anything in the story. So yeah, I want to say all along, because I actually was one of the dumbasses that were saying season 6 is gonna be the best season, it's gonna be the best ending, blah 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 blah. Because like I said, I was just so caught up. Like the creators never did me wrong. You know, they've done some bad things, but whenever I finished season, I was happy. I was happy to talk about it. I had full faith in whatever they're gonna do. I might not understand, but they're gonna do it, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great ending. Right when I watched part 1, I felt like my third eye opened. I was like, wait a minute. Because at first I'm like, this is not good. But I'm like, wait, what could they have done? Like I'm starting to like process. Like, there's really nothing they can do. Like, this should have ended in season 5, and as part 2 came along, that just validated it right away. So I should have saw it earlier, but at the same time, if you're coming off a great season and a great show, you're not really going to be saying, "Oh, I'm not excited for the last season." Like, that's just not going to happen. But I think if I thought about it more and I was a little less biased, I would have probably understood it. I think everyone would have, but the show is just so good, you don't really see those things. Imagine if season 7 was renewed and the finale season 6 actually ended with Kwan's death. Well, that'd be really hard to do, because you would have to make part 3 like a whole season.
Yeah, like what the frick do you do in season 7? Like,
you can't just say, well, you do part 3, that's 5 episodes. You got times to that. So
yeah, so like, and like, how are you gonna get the filler to get like a full season without doing too much bullshit? You know,
trust me, if there's one thing they can do great, it's finding filler. No matter the situation, they'll find a way to get filler, even if it's like almost impossible to not find filler. If you have some of the greatest characters on television to explore amazing themes, what will they do? Hey guys, you want some more filler? Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say right now, the Cobra Kai creators are overrated, bro. Josh doesn't hate them, bro. People act like they're freaking, their minds are crazy or something. Like, they did well, but look at all their other movies and shows. They're not good. They're not.
I'm just gonna try and sound respectful and cordial as possible. They're not untouchable. Like, they make mistakes like everybody else. Like, let's just calm down a bit.
they were good at like imagining it. Like they're good at like imagining, and having some they have a good creativity, and they understood the characters and the fans. They did that very well. That's what they're best at.
Like,
And because of that, a great story fell in their lap, and they took heed to it, and they made it more fun and more great, more humor, more action. They knew what the fans wanted because they were fans, and they just put it pen to paper. But if you close, this is what always bothers me. When a great movie, a great show ends badly, it feels worthless. It feels like the whole journey was for nothing. I'm not gonna say it completely, but it's like if I eat food and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, I'm never gonna eat that food again. I don't give a frick what it tastes like at the beginning. Like when I eat dark chocolate, it might not taste bad at first. The aftertaste makes me want to. I can't say that, but it makes me want to do bad things. I hate that. I actually start.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so disgusting. And when you start chocolate, there's something seriously wrong with you. I do not understand that. But what was I talking about?
Dark chocolate, bad taste. You hate certain
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah. How you end a show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. My analogies, bro, they get me off track. But like, for example, let's say NBA player like Jason Tatum. It could be really good, but if he's not clutch in the end and he misses the wide open three and makes the game lose, what the hell was all those points for anyway? The points were for nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why I think how you close out is the most important. Far more like even if you have a show that's bad for 5 seasons and good for the last, I'd prefer that over a show that's good for 5 and bad for the last. And that sounds crazy, but it truly is true because how you end a show makes you appreciate it even more. Okay, that might not be exactly true, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like you look at Game of Thrones. Why does no one talk about Game of Thrones anymore? No one talks about that show. Why? Because it was an awful ending. People talk about Breaking Bad every day, and they will every day for 10 years because it ended perfectly. Look at shows that end well, they're always remembered and talked about more, and they're in the culture. Game of Thrones was a culture phenomenon, and I barely hear a pimp about it because of how terrible the ending was. Like, this is the problem. If you can't close out a show, how much credit can I truly give you for what you did in the middle or start? I truly can't give you too much credit. I can't. And like I said, me including, because I appreciate what the creators do with the show, but me including and a lot of people that are in the fandom treat them like they're the greatest directors of all time. And I remember everyone gets so pissed off when they lose an award for whatever. Like, guys, can we just calm down a bit? Just calm down a bit.
I
And
mean,
I've only watched one. I only watched one of their other projects, and it was not a good experience. And you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that show got canceled for a reason.
Everyone's so mad when it got canceled. You're mad? Really?
I mean, I didn't think they were gonna get another season because like the ending felt like an ending. Like where they left it off, like it felt like an ending. So I'm like, what would they even do in another season? So.
Okay, I would say they might have dragged it on a little too long, CVO, but I don't necessarily do not like it because I think it makes sense when your girlfriend then kind of betrayed you. How can that not mess with your head? And I think it makes him it being messed with him so long, it makes him his rise to redemption kind of or his ways even more powerful. But do I really want to see Robbie all stubborn and on focus for like 33% of the season? Not really. For 5 straight episodes? No. Jake the Snake, what's up, man? Also, Kree's story in season 6 was bad. Overall, the story throughout the show was terrible. His stories had numerous in one to the Karate Kid films. I disagree. I think his arc from 2, 3, 4, 5 was just perfect. I thought it was one of the greatest redemptions I've seen because great redemptions are now like I know a lot of people love the Darth Vader redemption. I think that was rushed, bro. Because Vader, for the first 2 movies, he really shows nothing. And in the third movie, he smells these small little cares for Luke. And then he just turns back normal. It was a great scene one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars. But it's like we didn't really see a lot of those small moments where he's kind of battling in between. I mean, I guess he saw a little bit in Obi-Wan, but not really. And I know Darth Vader needs to be evil, and he is evil. And I would say he's even a different being than Anakin, but I don't really feel like the battling between his two self throughout the movies. You see that with Kreese. You see him battling in between himself, and you understand it, and it slowly builds one small choice of redemption, one small step you can barely notice. It keeps going and going and going and going until he's slowly redeeming. But then season 6, right when he reaches his pivotal moment where he's crying, he's caring for Johnny, he wants to forgive them. We never saw him like that before. He escapes. It's his chance. No, he goes back to being a villain for 10 episodes. It is a tragic. It is an abomination of the storytelling. But you look at part 3, it follows exactly where he should have been at the end there. Exactly. Now, I'm not saying he had to be the whole redeeming guy. For season 6, he could have been more of a rogue guy, the kind of in like in between areas, not really full in Cobra Kai, not really full. He's trying to find his way back on his feet. But you can't make him a villain. You cannot do that.
Yeah, I thought in season 6, like parts 1 and 2 was just weird to me. But like part 3, I thought it was good in part 3.
Holy
Like, what?
Jokic, 14 points, 44 points, 14 rebounds right now. Damn. All right. They completely ignored Tori's mom's death, like they never explored the mystery behind the death. Her mom had been murdered. They didn't. Well, I think she had like an overdose.
Yeah.
Some sort of drug problem. I think it was pretty obvious. Or no, she was sick. She was sick by something. She was sick.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? An overdose? What the hell am I talking about? No. I think ever since season 3, ever since season 3 and 4, they were showing that she's sick and has issues.
It was like a blood clot or something.
And the doctor did explain it. So, and did they follow it up? Yeah, Tori was pretty all over the place. Part 2. I think that's a pretty good follow up. I mean, you don't really need a funeral because it's a month time jump.
Because like
enough, Kwan. A cool ending. Duh. Yeah, they wanted a cool ending. They wanted clip. It was stupid.
Yeah, the doctor said she was getting better, but somehow they didn't catch the blood clot.
Johnny season 5 is what Johnny's been wanting to be his whole life. That's Johnny reaching his pivotal moment. Like everything he'd been working to be was him in season 5. And it wasn't necessarily an arc of season 5. He didn't have too much of an arc of season 5. I admit that. Because like an arc, like it's like starting from the bottom, growing to be something, or starting from the top, going down, or whatever it is. He really didn't really move too much as a character, but his character was perfect. So it didn't really feel like you needed an arc. You just need him to be a part of the story and make other people's arcs better, like Miguel and Robbie's. And also, like, it's just good to see him that way. It's good to see him. His arc that season is a testimony to his past arcs, which does not destroy it. It just builds upon it. Season 6 doesn't do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And also, y'all really made me mad is what they wasted the entire season 6 of the Second Attack instead of exploring more storylines. Yeah, like everything felt like it was revolved in Second Attack. Like I feel like there's more you could have done. Actually, it could have been more of a build up between Silver and Miyagi-Do, but yeah. Do you think that Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Daredevil will ever have a crossover like Defenders? I do not. I think they will cross over. I mean, obviously, we're going to talk about Jessica Jones in a bit, but I don't think the whole team will cross over again. I don't see that happening. CBO, season 5 gave us the best Tori. Like, that was her only time. Yeah, she was really good. Like, that's another thing, like we see with Kreese. She was battling between herself more than we've ever seen. And Tori's redemption was also great. But like I said, just like what they do with Kreese in 6, they just throw her right back. Before you can even last 5 episodes, I guess you could say 4 episodes. With her, you spend 4 episodes. You spend 4 seasons to get her to this place, and you only make the last 4 episodes by throwing her back in the gutter. Like, how much of a disrespect would that be? Like, what the hell? Make her go through the same arc we just saw for 4 seasons. Okay.
Yeah, just end with shock value and freaking promote the next part. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah. Like if you look at the whole season, Robbie becomes the Miyagi-Do captain, but then he's on focus for 3 episodes, like a Taikai. But then he beats Guan and then gets injured by Axel. I mean, you're looking at Robbie's story as just him as a fighter. I mean, him as a character, I think it was good.
Yeah.
Last, I hate when people root for Cobra Kai characters like they're a sport team. Like, this is not.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Like, what the hell? It's like people that watch
Like,
football. It's like people that
He's
watch
doing that
football,
since
but they
season
only
two.
care. It's like people watch football that only care about their fantasy team. Like they don't care about who's winning or who's losing. They care about their teams. There's like, oh, I need this guy to get 10 more yards to pass my fantasy market or whatever the frick. I'm like, dude, will you just enjoy the game, enjoy the team? Can you just enjoy the show, enjoy the story? Why are we so worried about who's going to get more screen time, who's going to win the fight? Like whatever's best for the story is what I want. I don't really give a frick if he wins or loses the fight. I care what's best for him.
Yeah, they've been doing that crap since season 2. They're like, Team Robbie, Team Miguel, Team Tori, Team Sam. I'm like,
It's not a team.
Like, really?
It's not a team. You're just way too obsessed with a character. I do the same thing for Rocky, but Rocky is actually fighting, and that's what the movie's about. Well, no, it's not. I'm not going to get into that. I'll be talking about it too long. Chris' story was inconsistent with Karate Kid films. I think I already read that. Carice never acknowledged that Bobby, Tommy, Johnny, Dutch were his students as well. Well, I don't really got to know.
Oh, God, here we go again.
Do I need to acknowledge that? Like, bro, I dropped my phone when I was 11. Do I need to acknowledge that to the stream? Hey, guys, I once had a friend named Billy in the 10th grade, or when I was 10. There, I have to announce it right here, which has nothing to do with it. I'm just going to announce it to you guys. Why the hell do you have to announce anyone that was old students? What the frick? You know, once people have old friends, old students, old whatever, they don't just mention them for no reason. Like, he never even cared for them to begin with, so I don't know why he would even care to mention them. The only one he really cared about was Johnny. What do you mean mention? I don't know if it was students like 5 years ago, it's from 40 years ago. And who's going to mention it to? Everyone stop doing karate. I once trained 40 years ago, Bobby, Tommy, and Dutch. Keep doing karate, everyone. Like, what?
Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious.
Bring back Zone Taker. This host sucks. Okay. CBK? Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute real quick.
Oh, crap.
Just give me a second. This is the guy we're dealing with right now.
Oh, jeez.
I just got insulted by this guy. I'm sorry. This host sucks. CBK, I was working today. I think you posted 9 edits on your story about one of those girls. I don't remember the names. It's one of those pop singers. Dude, chill, relax. You were really active today. You got really excited today. Like usually you post like maybe 3, 4. You did like 9 today. This is like your, I don't know what was going on today, but you were posting a lot on your story. Let me see.
That's an old pic.
Is his name still Cobra Badass Kai? Is it? He changed it to
Cinematic verse.
Right, cinematic verse. That's right.
Cinematic. I'm in a different group chat with him.
Group chat? No, I mean like on his story.
I'm just trying to see if I can find it.
Holy crap! It's way more than 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Oh wait, it's 8. I misread it. All right, 8. I'm not joking. This is his story, bro. Like, holy crap, bro! You cannot be that down bad. All right, y'all need to go get over it. Cobra Kai accepted it.
We are.
Yeah, I think we accepted it. Hey man, supper last night was good. You guys need to accept that supper's over. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Okay.
Season 6 needs an extension edition? No. Not really. What do you mean? What do you mean release it on DVD and fix stuff? Like, what, they're to refilm the season? No, they really haven't. They've edited and like edited like CGI effects or maybe added in some deleted scenes. They never actually refilmed the whole entire show. That never happened.
Oh.
I still think Robbie's best season was 4 when it comes to story wise. I agree. Silver and Wolf were the villain season 6. What are you talking about? Well, not really. Kreese was for the first like 10 episodes.
Silver was barely in season 6.
Silver was like
for a second. Like
yeah.
in part 2, he didn't appear until the end of episode 8, and then he was in 9 and 10, and then part 3 he was.
And
Was
like
he even?
He
Wasn't even in episode 12, was he?
I don't even remember.
Because he was in episode 11, then 13 and 14, because he dies in 14 in a bad way, really bad way.
Didn't he? Yeah, right.
I don't think he was in episode 12.
Well, yeah, he doesn't come until episode 8, and then 9 and 10, and he's most of his screen time just smiling in the background. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
So yeah,
They were the
season
main
5.
ones.
Season 5 is probably his best season, probably.
Oh shit! Oh, no, it's not. It's free. Okay, first off, all did Kreese really only care about Johnny Beck and Karate Kid? I find it hard to believe. I feel like he cared about his friends too, as he interacted with them a lot. What friends? What do you mean friends? What? I don't think Kreese had any friends besides Silver that we've seen. And yeah, he cared for Silver, yeah. But I'm talking about the students. I don't think he's ever really shown any care for any of the students outside of Johnny. And he was capable of forming attachments with newer generations like Robbie and Tori, Hawk, and Guan. Yeah, well, that's because he's older and he's changed. We clearly can tell he's changed. And with Tori, he can relate to her because he kind of gone for the stuff he went through as a kid of like a broken home. I don't think he ever got too personal with Bobby or Dutch or any of those guys because he never showed it. He showed it with Johnny, never showed it with them. So, like, it's just I don't know why you think there's some sort of connection with those guys. Like, they never in Karate Kid or Cobra Kai. Like in Karate Kid, he doesn't really care for them. In Cobra Kai, he doesn't mention them once. So clearly, he just doesn't really care about them. That's an old pick. Nah, this was last week. Hold on, I got some new picks. No, I don't. I'm not gonna go find that right now. Buddy, we're gonna act like you don't make edits of Stallone. Okay, you framed that wrong. It's like I'm not making an edit of Stallone. I'm making an edit of like his character he's playing because I like movie characters. I don't make edits of an actual person unless it's like a sports player because I like the sports player. I want to make an edit of just some random person that does nothing. I'm not gonna make an edit of a person just because they're attractive. Like, what the hell? Like, why would I do that? Because an edit, I do it like it's supposed to accomplish something, you know? Like a movie character, you like show some of the movie scenes he's in. You show like what he does or whatever it is. If it's a sad edit, you show like the sad scenes. If it's a sports player, like, you show his highlights or something. You make an edit of that. Or like more of my longer edits that like shows like the whole arcs of the story. Like I make like some long form edits, like 4 or 5 minute edits. But an edit of just some random girl or a random guy that doesn't really do anything. Like, what am I even supposed to do with that? Just show videos of them? Like, okay. Sorry to support an actress. Yeah, you're supporting them because they're great acting abilities, not because of anything else, CBK. You just support their acting so much. You just have to post them. And all of them just happen to be females. It's just a big coincidence.
Yeah.
You know, all the great actors in the world that are men, you never made an edit of them, you know. You just only support the actors, girls, because they're just such good at acting. You just love their acting. There's nothing else to that, CBK. I'm sure. I tried to be annoying again, but about Johnny's old gang, I'm just curious. Okay. They should have ended Kreese and Silver in the snake pit. Snake pit. You want them to die when they're like teenagers? That would not have been good. We wouldn't have got anything. If they would have died there, then you wouldn't have had Karate Kid. World Silver did had a lot of screen time in season 6. The only one who didn't have screen time was Sam and Tori. Well, they both had more screen time than Silver. That's an objective fact. It's not an opinion.
Yeah, Sam and Tori had a decent amount of screen time.
I mean, Sam might not have done a lot, but she had screen time. She was just
I don't think they had as much as Miguel and Robbie, but they had a decent amount of screen time.
Yeah, fuck you, Noah.
What's up, Evan? How was school?
Never mind. It was good, Noah. It was good.
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Anyway.
CBK wants you to do another takeover.
Do a what?
CBK wants you to do another takeover.
Don't worry. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Just wait, buddy.
You should do it after the Wolves eliminate the Warriors. Like right after.
You're a little cocky ass. You gotta leave.
Cocky? I'm not cocky. I'm just saying a fact. Anyway, what about Jerry? Bloody hell, this guy's...
Oh, not this crap again.
That was one of the funniest things ever when he talks about Jerry, and I'm like, who that?
Yeah, like, who the frick is that?
It was Jerry G from the Karate Kid.
It was just a random dude.
Random dude with the Karate Kid.
Bring him back.
It's like they need to bring back Jerry.
Hey, they mentioned Jerry. That's all you're gonna get. All right, that can satisfy your fantasies. All right, that's all you're getting.
Did he have a single line in the Karate Kid?
No,
nope.
Not one.
Well, why would they bring him back?
He probably had 15 seconds of screen time.
What was the point of bringing him back?
Because this guy really loves
no
the
way anyone was freaking out over
Daniel's doing
the Karate Kid.
Daniel's doing the crane kick, and this guy's just focusing on Jerry in the background. Like that's all he sees.
Like he was like him. They need to bring him back. He needs to come back.
Facts, Matthew.
Okay, you can say that, but you look at the Cobra Kai what's it called? Flashbacks. He talks about how he cares about Johnny. Everything. Here's the thing, Johnny's the main character. So you're saying like, oh, they didn't show an indicator he cared about him in Karate Kid. Why didn't they make him and they made him care about him in Cobra Kai? Why didn't they do that for all the other characters? Because what the frick? This is not no love circle. What the hell?
Yeah.
He's not gonna have some sort of love circle of students and hug them all and do other things. Like it's not what this is gonna happen.
It's Cobra Kai, not Koala Kai.
Like, yeah, it's not Koala Kai, motherfucker. And like what I say? He's the main character. He's not gonna have some sort of connection of all the background characters like you have connection with the background characters. Like he's not gonna have some sort of huge arc and like a father-son relationship with Jerry. It's just not gonna happen. As much as you want it to happen. And if that was the case, there'd be no screen time for all the other stuff because every single scene would be Kreese talking and hanging out with Jerry, like, and all Dutch everyone. Like, that's just like what this is not a love circle.
Personally, I think Jerry should get a spinoff.
Jake, Evan, CBK. I can go there and look at your Instagram. Okay, bro.
What is
going on now?
Let's look at his edits and let's see how much are men. Okay, let's start with the first one. Okay, there's one. That's 3. Okay.
I don't even know who that is.
That's life-changing. You don't have to give me.
I think that's supposed to be a Tori and Robbie edit, I think.
Okay, so you got like a 0.5. Congrats. Oh boy.
That's Mary.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
We got a Quan
edit.
Oh, here we go. Oh God.
Oh Jesus.
Jesus. What the frick?
No, look at CBK's reposts on TikTok. They're actually wild.
Save that edit real quick. I'm sorry, but like 9 out of 10 of your edits are girls, bro. Like let's just and that's not including your Instagram stories. You post I do. Do I need to talk about the comments? Do I need to talk about the comments? I don't want to.
Do not bring up the comments.
No, so why did you
Holy.
repost? Why did you? I'm sorry. I was looking at your story one time, and you reposted an edit of like some sort of cop guy. Like it was an edit of this cop, and he's like twerking and stuff. It's a guy cop. It's a guy cop, by the way. Like what the hell is this? I'm not kidding. It's like this guy, this cop in a show, and he's like twerking and dancing. I'm like, what the hell is this edit? And why are you posting it? I don't know who that character is or what show he's in, but anyway,
No, there was that one repost that CBK had that was just a bunch of young Disney Channel girls. It was bad.
That's crazy. Rich already knew Kreese died for him. Yeah, but I think that makes it a little more powerful with his death because he never knew, but that's what he did it for. He didn't do it for I guess everyone to know and be the hero. CVO2, Kreese definitely didn't care about that random Jerry guy. Oh, he admits it. Daniel still glazing Miyagi Legends. Daniel always acting like a child. What? Oh, he's glazing in Miyagi. Okay. Yeah, you guys can't care for you can't care if you guys like anyone, you're glazing. If you don't like them at all, you're a hater. There's really nothing.
The cop Reddit. Oh, but you do
Can't wait to see AI Miyagi in the next Karate Kid movie.
Bro loves the background characters more than the actual characters.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, he has a bonus points for that. What the hell does that mean, CVO? Bonus edit, bro. What's up? Why do you have such like a gay attractions toward Quan, bro? Ever since the start, bro. Bonus points for that.
Well, I never forget when he said that he had Quan over Miguel on his like top 10 characters of all time list.
Here we go with the
Quan
errors.
at like 3 and like Miguel at like 5 or 6. Like it was ridiculous.
Guys, we're going back to the errors. There's so much errors in Cobra Kai.
You have to know the errors of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai's different errors.
Max, if you don't like the show or you don't like what they do, that's okay. But we really do not care, bro. Like you can say it many times you want. I don't. You're right, bro. Okay, yeah, you're right. We got it.
You can put yourself out there as much as you want.
You can say your opinion and we can talk about it. But if we disagree and you disagree with us, there's really no reason why you can keep talking about it. When he clearly looks to I don't remember that cop edit, bro. I remember it vividly, bro. I could not have forgot, literally. So, yeah. Never have I ever. Never have I. I'm not doing that. What the hell?
Yeah, no, thank you.
My channel will be banned by tonight if I do that. Because I'm a little too truthful. Li Fong is basically the new Quan. He just fights like him. I guess. But what was that voice impression? What did I do a voice impression? Who did a voice impression?
When you were doing the Max Ayers thing or whatever.
Oh yeah. Exactly how I sound. Oh, have you changed that profile picture, please? Like that's what the hell?
Dude, that's crazy. No, I can't.
You like mine? You like mine?
Curry's not even playing, so that's just like, all right.
I hear excuses, bro. He could shoot it free from the chair, bro. He's standing there. Just excuses.
Bro, I actually want to rape you. What the fuck?
Whoa! What the frick? I'm sure you do, bro. I'm sure you do. Weirdo.
No, I'll be, bro.
You still a little mad at me because I didn't tell you this. I didn't tell you this, Matthew, but I may have did a little prank on him last night. Now it was not intentional. It happened by accident. Matthew, you saw what was going on in the group chat a little bit that night after the Warriors lost. He was really sad. Remember like what was going on?
Yeah, I saw you guys arguing, but that was it.
Yeah, it kind of led over to something else, and it was one of the most funniest things ever. I felt a little bad, but it had to be done. It just had to be done.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Matthew, you have no idea what we're talking about.
All right, so you want me to say it?
I'm not gonna say it on live.
Talk about it.
What do you mean don't talk about it? What? It's not bad. All right, I won't go through all the details. We'll just give like the main premise of what happened, okay?
All right.
All right. So I pretended.
I was innocent the entire night.
You were not innocent.
I did
absolutely.
I did nothing wrong.
Okay, so let me just say this:
nothing
Evan
wrong,
might have
seriously.
done something to piss me off a little bit. Right, I was a little pissed off, so I wanted to return the favor. So I was gonna go scare him by like sending like names from his school. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get you expelled by sending them some stuff, some Cobra Kai Network moments, like what we just had a little bit ago. So I'm just throwing random names out there, and he thinks I'm being real, but I'm not. I'm just throwing random names. But then I'm like, okay, let me actually make this realistic. So I start pretending that I actually sent something to his school. And I'm like, oh, I can't send it back. I'm being all serious. He's freaking out. I make it drag on for like an hour. And Evan said, like, oh, he's like about to throw up. He thinks he's going to get expelled.
No.
That's what you told me.
Coked.
We get on a StreamYard. I'm talking for like 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, I accidentally posted on the public school website. He's like, what? And then
he said the public school website. I was about to crash out.
And then I just call him a dumbass. They're laughing, and it was pretty good. That's all that happened.
It was not.
Bro, you guys did something similar to me. Remember when you and Jake were like,
I don't
did like a whole 2-hour acting rehearsal on me that you're some sort of drug addict, and you had like all the props and everything, and I thought you were a drug addict.
Oh, the props.
Bro, you had like that. You had that freaking like air freshener. I thought it was smoke. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're doing meth. Smoking meth.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I don't know what you did with your voice, but the voice is you're like, oh, bro, like you sound like a drug addict. I was like, oh no, he's gone. So, and
No, I wish you were a drug addict.
Who says I'm not?
It'd make things a lot easier.
Wait, why do you wish I'm a drug addict?
I don't know. I pray you don't accidentally overdose. Please, no. Just be careful.
And the hell are you talking about? The frick?
I hope you don't kill yourself either.
What?
I want you dead is what I'm trying to say, Noah.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just say that?
How's that weird, Max?
How is that weird, Max?
Talk your shit, CVO2. Talk your shit.
Hey, Karate, can you add me to y'all's group chat? I know y'all said some messed up stuff in the group chat, but it's just funny though. I don't know. We've had that group chat for how long? Like
3 years.
3 years, and I don't think we ever added one person.
It's
so.
like,
bro, remember that anime dude we had on it though for a minute?
Dude, okay. So our old group chat was like our original one, and
that's right. That was at the other.
It was like for the first 2 years, and there's this guy who was like one of our earlier friends, but for the last year, he literally did not say anything. He would just sit in the group chat and not say anything. And eventually, we found it weird. We kicked him out. What was his name?
I don't know. Oh, bro, he pissed me off because he had more subscribers than me for so long. Hero Sensei Kid.
Hero Sensei Kid, yes, bro. You know he made an edit of me for my birthday.
Oh wow!
Congratulations, Noah. I'm
not enjoying it, and like a real human made an edit of me. I didn't like pretend to be someone else and make an edit of myself, like someone here. But you guys know when Evan took his like break on YouTube for 3 months,
bro. This is
no.
All right, bro.
A guy sent an edit of Evan, right? And we never heard the guy. Never ever heard him before or after. I guarantee you it was Evan McGann.
Bro, he had 8,000 followers. Are you dumb?
No, bro, he did not. He did not.
I don't know. It was like 8 or 9.
Whatever, dude.
By the way, someone has a cameo in Legends there. I know.
Where's this stuff getting leaked at? I heard it was getting leaked.
Bro, the whole ass movie got leaked.
But is it on Twitter or something?
Well, everything's on Twitter, literally. Because Sam said before...
Yeah. No one knows more than anyone. Everything's on Twitter.
Oh, trust me. If you want something on Twitter, you'll find it. Trust me. I know. Just like Matthew, you were looking at the
we got some great Shrek 2 fan films on Twitter.
Matthew, you were looking at the Mexican lawnmower, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you
were. Matthew, can you explain to the chat what the Mexican lawnmower is?
I'm going to exercise my right to remain silent.
Okay, let me just say this right now. We're like, oh, Matthew, there's a funny video. By the way, no one look it up. Actually, I'm not joking. Don't look it up. But we were like, oh, Matthew, look at this video. It's so funny about this guy with a lawnmower. It looks like on Twitter, the Mexican lawnmower. I didn't want to say what it is. Matthew, you said you saw something. You have not told me yet. Do I look it up? By the way, I'm being honest. I generally don't think I can even say it for legal reasons.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck is going on with Jacob? What the fuck? He's been arrested.
What?
What are you talking about?
What? What? Dude, what's so funny? What?
What is your
Been
problem?
arrested. Been caught doing it.
Wait, what?
Bro, go up. Do you see this Jacob Knox? What the fuck is that comment? What the
Been arrested, been caught doing it in a smoke, tobacco, or nicotine. Been at it, bad party, done,
What
he gave in.
Jacob been up to, dog? What the hell?
Wait, hold on. Been arrested, been caught doing it, been vape, smoked, tobacco, or nicotine.
Bro, is
Been
Jacob
at
saying
a
he's been
bad
doing
party,
all of these? Is that what he's saying?
done a gay thing. What? What gay thing did you do?
Oh, wait.
Actually, I don't
get
want
what
to
he's
know.
saying. I get what he's saying. Wait.
What do you mean you get what he's saying?
No.
What the
His
frick
first
is
comment
going
was,
on? What's going on?
no. His first comment
I
was,
did some gay things. Oh, I know
his
what he's
first
saying. I
comment
know what he's
was,
saying.
shut up. No, his first comment was, do never have I ever. That was his questions. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see.
Okay,
Let
I
me-
haven't done any of those things. What do you mean been caught? Okay.
Wait. Let me read these again. Been arrested? No. Been caught? Do no. Then vape, smoke, tobacco, or nicotine? Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't do any of those things.
Yep.
Unless you it depends how you qualify what doing it is, but no, I haven't done
He's
it.
been caught doing it, dog.
Oh, I see.
No, we all know you failed the last one.
I didn't do any of those.
Matthew. No, I'm asking you these questions, Matthew. Have you done any of those? You're saying
Absolutely not.
You've done one.
No, I haven't.
You've done one.
bro. Really? So none of us have done any of those?
Well, you've done a gay thing.
I hope not.
Spence, vape,
Well,
smoke,
been at
tobacco.
a bad party. None of you have been at a bad party.
I haven't been to that many
Well,
parties.
I don't know what you describe as a smoke, tobacco, or nicotine.
I mean, I've been to like family get-togethers and
Matthew, we all know you're addicted to nicotine, bro.
no, I am not. I hate that shit. Actually,
So you've had it?
no. My mom smokes it, and I wish she didn't, but she does.
Wait,
So you just don't like it because like the smell or something, or what?
what the fuck? do you mean
Yeah,
your
it
mom
smells like
smokes nicotine?
crap, and it's bad for your health.
Your mom smokes nicotine?
No, nicotine is in cigarettes. She smokes
Yeah, that's
cigarettes.
the main thing in cigarettes. It's literally what
no,
cigarettes
I
are.
thought you meant your smokes pure nicotine.
Bro, what?
I was hell of
The frick? He's like his mom's like like some sort of drug addict or something.
Bro.
Smoking pure nicotine from the plant. Damn.
Well, no one says my mom smokes nicotine. They say my mom smokes a cigarette. So I was hella
Well,
confused.
the guy asked, did he ever smoke nicotine?
He also asked, have you ever smoked, dumbass?
No, he said smoke nicotine. That's what he said.
Wait, let me read this. Fuck, I lost it. Smoke tobacco or nicotine. They're saying, have you vaped, smoked tobacco or
smoked
nicotine?
tobacco or nicotine. Tobacco or nicotine. What the frick? Come on, bro.
He's separating the two, you dumbass.
No, what? He said smoking tobacco or nicotine. Have you done that or have you smoked that or nicotine? Have you smoked one of them?
Now look, no, you want to come clean about one of those?
I did not do any of those.
Yeah.
Well, what's the thing? Something? I don't know. I swear to see the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
tell any of them.
bro, Noah was trying to get me on like these Zen packs the other day. That's
But
crazy.
no, I want. You're the motherfucker that's talking about
No,
all this
I
bull
wasn't.
crap. Oh, it's good for my. It's good for my. What is it? Like your focus or whatever the hell. I need to lock in, bro.
Bro,
I'm not doing. And you trying to get me? I'm not doing no Zen. I haven't even heard of that
bro,
stuff.
you're flipping the story, dog. It was the other way around.
I would
You
not
fucking
never do that. Well, it's called a character growth, Max.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bro,
still going.
Get
what
your
is
shit
Max
together,
even
Max.
talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
we
wait
know
until,
that. We know that.
wait until you get further into the chat. You're pretty much there.
The back door, though, I don't know. Does like an alarm go off?
I agree, Double K.
I mean, isn't it even worth it at that point?
I'm not. Yes. It's not even the money that's the problem. I would feel more to go to that movie. To watch the movie. I'm gonna try. I'm playing walk. I'm gonna be have my head down. My hair's gonna be down. I'm gonna be like, gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna go in the room. I'm gonna take off my coat, put my hair up, put a hat on, glasses on. Right when someone walks by, I'm gonna walk with them. How would they know?
They'd be like, "Excuse me, sir."
They would not do that. To the red guy walking out the bathroom, I go, "Excuse me, sir."
To when they
Well, if they're they feel like they're being followed by a random stranger, they're gonna get nervous.
I'm not gonna follow them. What the frick? I don't know where you got that in the story. To when they hated each other, so they he's still talking about this.
Yeah, like it's like, what is he even talking about?
Well, like I
what-
said, I don't want to review your chats when you keep saying the same things over and over and over again. We've
I,
heard
I,
it.
I agree.
like, what if Tori and Sam were gonna go back in time? Like, dude, like, what is the
Max,
point of
that's
that?
facts.
Future,
That's
bro.
facts, Max.
It ain't back to the future, bro.
Like, I don't understand the point of that.
No, Max. They just don't understand it. I got you, Max.
What?
No, bro, I got no idea what I'm saying. Y'all seen them, but not saying anything. Yeah, no, you're talking, bro. No, stop dodging, Max. What the hell?
Anyway,
Yeah,
I was
he's
gonna say Jessica Jones will be in Daredevil Born Again season 2. So that makes sense when he said we need to get a team at the end. So
I'm
that'd be
sure
cool.
Evan's looking forward to watching that.
I love Jessica Jones.
What are some upcoming movies outside of Crack Legends that are good? Anyone know?
Nothing.
Not
wrong.
Evan.
Glass
There's
Onion 2.
Say again?
The third Knives Out. The one
Actually-
that's coming. It's
Yeah,
gonna
actually-
come out. That's gonna be good. I don't know when. No, I'm just making shit up. Max Daniel. Can y'all? It's just in my mind. Season 6 is like the Avengers Endgame in a way. They're both really big things. Yeah, you know it's also a big thing.
A great person's personality. That's a big thing. True heart and kindness goes a long way. Right?
Yes. Exactly what I was gonna say.
It's like the defense on YouTube just to give me a better understanding of the first 2 episodes of season 3 Daredevil. Yeah. There really isn't too much. Really just the ending is all you really need to know. Mission Impossible, the final working is gaining great reviews.
Kentucky
Isn't it
Fried
the 10th
Chicken.
movie? The 10th movie of Mission
How
Impossible?
many damn Mission Impossible movies are there? Like
You're turning into what they do with the Fast and Furious movies.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's look at the upcoming movies. So yeah, that does come out May 23rd. That one. I mean, look, I probably would watch it if I actually was caught up, but I did not watch the newer one. So, Lilo and Stitch.
I watched the first few.
The Super Bowl trailer for that was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Sister Midnight. Okay, and then,
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
I'm watching all of these.
Bring her back.
Bro,
Bring her
I'm not-
back.
Bro, I'm not watching any of these. What
Wait,
the-
I didn't even click on that. Dude. What the hell? Wait, how is that reviewed when it's not even out yet? What the hell? Oh, must be people that watched early.
Yeah.
June. We got anything good in June? Evan's Favorite of the Month. Thug Life. Making a biopic of me. from the world of John Wick. Oh yeah, the movie was like some sort of spin-off with the girl in John Wick, I think. That's interesting, I guess. But Chuck. I'm curious to see what Chuck's doing. Mark Hamill's in it. It's a ritual. I don't understand you. F plus. The hell are these names? June 10th. Okay. How Your Dragon. I might watch that. The live action one. It looks pretty cool.
At least it's not Disney; it's DreamWorks, so it might be
Yeah,
good.
see what they can do. Finding Faith. Becoming the Night. A Nightwing story. Okay.
Oh, hell no.
That is definitely some sort of, I'm not going to say what, but 28 years later. Of what? Bride Hard. Okay.
Bride Heart? Wait, what did you say, Noah? Wait,
Bride Hard. That's the name of the movie, bro.
wait. Oh, Bride. Bride Heart.
What do you think I said?
I don't know what you said.
F1. That looks pretty cool. Brad Pitt's going to be in it. It's going to be like a car racing. Megan. Okay. No, thank you. Jurassic Park. Bro, I hear people saying this movie's going to make more money than Superman. Like, what?
Oh my gosh!
People are thinking this is going to be the biggest box of the year. It's not going to
I
happen.
thought the Jurassic Parks were done.
They were supposed
Apparently
to.
not.
Superman, that's gonna be the big. That's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming out this year.
Yep.
Yep.
I know what you did last summer. Making a remake of that. Evan, I know what you did last summer. Not good.
All right,
Oh
bro.
jeez.
Smurfs. And then the Fantastic Four will also be in July. So you have
Can't
DC
wait.
and Marvel going at it. The Naked Gun.
Oh, I'm watching that. What the hell?
Qui-Gon Jinn's in it. Let's go. Qui-Gon Jinn and Naked. That's all I need. Big Three.
All right.
Sorry. Freakier Friday. Okay, this already
Oh my gosh. I'm pre-ordering my tickets. What the hell?
Bro, what? Nobody 2. Okay. I thought that's Sportsville for me. I'm like, what?
Bro, oh, Splitsville.
They're making a live action of. Oh, I'm watching this just because great actors are in it. Looks really promising. The plot looks good.
Yep.
You know, I think the cinematography is gonna be really good in this movie.
Yeah.
Like the cinematographer guy.
Why does it say 2023 when it's coming out in 2025?
Don't ask questions, Matthew. We're talking about how great this movie is gonna be. Great cinematography, great camera work. You know, just very two big, great things are gonna. Sorry, two.
All right, that's just all right, bro.
I'm sorry, I'm good. I'm watching that. What the frick is this?
Bro, what an amazing poster.
That poster.
Lemonade.
That's okay. I guess it is lemonade. There's a lemons. I was thinking something else. I'm not gonna say.
All right.
Another Conjuring movie. Great. Him.
Damn, they're making a movie about me.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now, this is gonna be like a horror. This is gonna be like a horror movie about football.
Oh wait, what?
You haven't heard about this? It's gonna be the same director who has made the Get Out movie, the Nope, Us. Like I forgot his name, but he
I've never heard of any of those movies.
They're like cultural phenomenons, but whatever. He hasn't really missed yet in a movie, in a horror movie. He's really good at making horror movies, and this one's gonna be like a guy. I watched the trailer. I'm still not sure what it is, but it's a horror movie about football. That's all I know.
Oh wow.
Like it's like some sort of football team cult. I don't know. It looks good. The Smashing Machine, making a movie about me. Okay. So what have I been saying? What have I been saying the last like 2 years? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson sucks as an actor. He always plays the same thing. It's so annoying.
Let Jake in. This is racism. The fact that Jake had to sit here for 10 minutes and not get let on. This is racially
4
motivated.
minutes. Yeah, well, I didn't say I'm not on the StreamYard, Evan.
Well,
All right,
why
what's
don't you
up,
add him? Racist piece of shit.
But yeah, like I was saying, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has just been an awful actor.
Bro,
All
what the
you're
fuck is
moving.
wrong with you? Let me on, dumbass.
I
Jesus
didn't see the
Christ.
StreamYard. What the
Bro,
frick?
fuck
Alright,
you,
buddy.
dude. Fuck you, dude. Who edited my
What?
name? Who edited my name?
Oh, GG.
Oh,
GG, like you played a good game. GG's.
That was from last night.
Anyway,
When you fell
I was about to
asleep.
say something though. I'm not saying that on live. I can't say that.
thank you.
I'm gonna wait, Evan. I'm texting you what I was gonna say.
Well, like I said, Dwayne The Rock Johnson just always looked like a bad actor, but when I saw him in the trailers, he actually looked like he's actually going to do like a drama role and do it right. So we'll see. Same day Michael comes out, the biopic. It was going to come out this year. I haven't seen like one trailer or anything from this at all.
Evan, that's what I was
Weird.
gonna say. I cannot say that.
The Legend of Johnny Jones. Who's Johnny Jones?
Bro,
Tron.
no, you better thank God that I did not say what I was.
I never really been the biggest fan of Tron, to be honest. I used to have a Tron Lego. That's pretty cool. Black Phone 2. Okay. Chainsaw Man. Okay. The Running Man. Oh, frick. The Third Parent. What the hell? Yeah, not a lot of good stuff for the rest of the year after the summer, to be honest. Zootopia 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Avatar. Never liked that.
This is some great content.
One of the most
No,
overrated
wait,
movies.
no, wait, no, wait,
Another SpongeBob movie.
I'm bored.
Oh,
next
God.
segment. Next segment.
Yo,
next
can I
segment.
say something real quick?
Search
I
for
was
SquarePants.
I've been hating on the SpongeBob so much, the new seasons. I watched a little bit of the newest season. They're pretty good. Not gonna lie. I felt like I thought it was old SpongeBob episode. So
Good for you,
SpongeBob
Noah.
making a comeback. And then nothing too much at the end of the year.
Bro, can you just? This
So-
is boring yourself.
Next year is gonna be better. I think for a lot of stuff.
I'll
Obviously,
send
the
some.
Marvel stuff, Spider-Man, and Avengers UK, and also just in media, you're also gonna get GTA 6. So that's gonna be pretty big.
Spider-Man, brand new day.
What?
Yeah, Spider-Man's coming out next year.
Isn't that what the title is? Brand new day.
Oh, right, yeah.
Casual. Noah's a casual. Fucking loser, bro. Kill yourself.
But I
and
think
your life. And your life. And your life.
I think I can't
Wait,
think of
no,
anyone who's-
wait, Evan. I don't want to see it. Wait, Evan, I don't want to see it.
I can't think of
No,
anyone who's going to
no,
26.
no, it's not that. No.
That's not bad.
Oh my god,
Let's read some of the chat.
bro. No, Evan. What the fuck?
Bro,
What happened?
as I was saying yesterday, I don't know how to do these things. I know people that know how to do these things.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I'm saving this website.
Bro, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, you're done, bro.
No, nothing like that.
Uh-oh. No, it's cooked.
Hey, we should ask Jake that question. I found Jake, have you ever smoked, vaped, been caught doing it? What was the other thing?
No, whoa, wait, whoa. Wait, what I told you yesterday. Wait, yeah, well, first, yes to the first two, and what you were about to say.
Well, some guy in the chat was asking all these questions. Like, I didn't know.
Never have I ever.
Oh wait, let me read them. Wait, pull them up. I'll answer.
Yeah, hold up.
Okay, let me.
I have
let
no
me
shame.
pull it
I
up.
have no shame in anything.
Go ahead, Jake. Let's see.
Well, I'm not answering. You guys know the answer to one of these.
All right, bro.
No,
Yes, we know.
Jake,
we know you did. We know you did a gay thing. We know.
Whoa, wait, what? No, I'm not gay.
All right, Jake. I'm gonna say the question. You say the answer. All right, quickly.
Yeah,
Been arrested.
nah,
Been caught doing it.
I'm not answering that question online.
Just say no. What the frick? Just say it.
All right.
Damn.
All right. Vaped.
Yeah,
Smoked.
yeah.
Tobacco.
Well, smoke tobacco. You saying?
Oh yeah. Any type of nicotine.
I mean, theoretically, yes. Technically,
Theoretically.
Been at a bath.
theoretically.
I don't know what a bath party means, but
No, I've never done a gay thing. No.
mm,
Basically, yes to everything
I
except
would
done a
call
gay.
what we did yesterday gay, Jake. I don't know.
Well, that doesn't count though. I had socks on.
That's actually true. No, it's concerned face.
Okay. I rarely ever go to the movie theater nowadays. I didn't go a lot like last year, but I'm going more now. I think it's always fun. Scream 7 coming out 2026. Doing a Scream 8. Holy shamoly.
Yeah, they've done like they like greenlit the 8th one.
GTA 4 can you remaster for new gen consoles?
Bro, I don't think that's true, but
Yeah, probably not.
if it is, that's awesome. But
Yeah, I actually never played GTA 4. I'll be honest, the only game I played was GTA 5. I never played the other ones.
yeah, I haven't played any other GTAs.
I would like to play. I know the GTA 4, like the Miami one. That a lot of people like that game. I want to play it one day.
No, that's Vice City. That's not GTA 4. I think the Miami one's Vice City. I think.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's like the that's what I'm thinking of.
Wait, Evan, did you do the Never Have I Ever?
Yeah, he said yes to all of them,
Especially the last one.
especially the last one. He wait, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
Wait, Evan, answer those questions. I want to hear Evan. I know nobody's done none of any of those, so
No, I did the last one.
that's true. I remember I was there.
Yeah,
All
me
three
too.
of us were there interested.
All three of us interested. Okay.
And bro, Matthew didn't want to join in for some reason. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Matthew was there. He was
Matthew
just
did
sitting.
all at the same time.
No, Matthew was
No, I
sitting in the
didn't.
corner.
Shut up.
I don't know. Matthew was just sitting there.
He did every single one of them at the same time. They're all in
Yeah.
one setting.
He was just watching though.
GTA 4. All right, I read that. I like Sam Tor getting back in time. It's just my imaginary story and joke. What?
What the hell?
Going back in time. Oh. Okay. All right.
Also, Matthew, I know you were lying about the whatever Never Have I Ever's. He's
I'm not a
Jake,
liar.
he said no to all of them. No way in hell is that true, Matthew.
Wait, Matthew.
You call me a liar?
Yes. Yeah, do something about it. Do something about it.
Why are you so dramatic?
Matthew, you've been arrested though. I mean, we'll be real about that.
I,
Yeah,
have
Matthew, I
actually never,
arrested you.
I have never been arrested in my life.
Have you done a gay?
What?
Have you done a gay?
No.
What?
Have you smoked?
I have never smoked anything.
Wait, Matthew.
Chewed
Seriously,
tobacco?
bro?
We got a question for you. What's your favorite type of
Gay thing.
lawnmower? No. What's your type of lawnmower?
Okay, bro.
I think we know what his
lawnmower
favorite.
is?
We have a video.
What's your favorite type of lawnmower?
Okay. Ask me about a lawnmower one more time. I'll shove a GoPro up your ass so you see how shit you are.
Well,
Why do you want to say that?
You probably know a lot. You probably know a lot about this stuff.
Wait, look at no, your camera's frozen.
Oh, sorry about that.
Bro,
Like
no, it
American
froze on the.
lawnmower.
Matthew, why do you want it to be a GoPro?
Wait, yeah, no, Matthew. Why do you want evidence? Why do you want to look at that? Like, you're gonna have to look at that footage first of all.
Huh.
Scream Static cliffhanger. Oh, yes. Stu Man.
Well, I love Chad McQueen. Okay. Rest in peace to him.
You want to shove a GoPro up his ass?
No one shoving no GoPros anywhere, Matthew. We're gonna stop that right now.
Yeah, I want to know what freak shit
Um,
you're into, dog.
Like I said, Matthew, can you just explain to the chat what the Mexican lawnmower is? Can you just explain to the
Wait,
chat?
actually, him
No.
saying that makes it more. Wait, him saying that makes it more believable. That
Unless
he
you want to
actually
get
likes
canceled, Noah, then no.
Just explain what it is. What is the Mexican lawnmower?
it. Matthew, you saying you want to put a GoPro in someone's butt makes it seem like you actually do enjoy Mexican lawnmowers. I'm not gonna lie.
He might enjoy Mexican lawnmower.
Matthew, I'll back you up on that.
By the way, actually, I'm not joking. No one looked it up. Do not do that.
Yeah, don't do what Noah did when I told him to look something up.
Oh,
Look
dude,
up
what was that thing? Like that's some sort of
Fournier.
disease?
Matthew,
Yeah,
you
because
really
that
that
gonna
was the
was
last name
actually-
of somebody. KSI was fighting somebody, and it was his last name.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
think I actually
God.
shed a tear.
that
I think I actually
traumatized
shed
me.
a
That
tear.
traumatized me.
Bro, I got both of you.
I'm not joking. I actually started crying.
That was horrible.
Wait, is it that bad?
Dude, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't eat for. I couldn't eat for 2 days. I could not
Worse
eat
than
for 2
worse than
days.
the cup video.
No. No.
Stop. Just stop. Just stop.
But why would you? Oh,
You
you know
did
the
you just
rule.
say, did you
Don't
say the
bring
C
that
word?
video up.
You just said the C word, bro.
Cup.
Stop.
Stop, dude. What the frick's
mean-
wrong? Stop,
Specifically one cup.
Fuck you.
dude. Okay, that's like actual trauma. This is
Wait,
like going
Matthew.
to like someone with some trauma. This is
Matthew,
not.
have you
it's
been
not good.
ever? Oh wait, I lost it. Wait, have you ever been at a bad party, Matthew? I'm not done asking you all of them, Matthew.
What does that mean? A bad party? Like a
I
like a
don't
party
know.
that's bad? I
I
mean,
I don't
Yeah,
even
what, it's
know
just lame.
what you consider a bad party. I really
like is
don't.
it just like a lame party?
Like,
Because I
does
guess.
or does it seem like, yeah, maybe like a lame party? I don't know. Matthew, have you ever been to a lame party?
Y'all, can we talk about Tori and Samantha? Nope, we're talking about Texas, the Mexican war.
But we're gonna get flagged on the FBI system.
Talk about Cobra Kai Network. No, we're talking about the Mexican lawnmower. Get with the
Yeah,
times,
no. What are you
Snaps.
talking about? We're talking about the most.
Get with the
We gotta
times.
make
We're talking about the
Mexican
Mexican lawnmower.
Yeah, like bro, like what do you think this is? Like fucking Cobra Kai channel, dog? Like, come on.
Yeah, what do you think this Cobra Kai episode 181 is about? Sam and
Or
Tori.
maybe you change the name to Mexican Lawnmower Network.
I actually might go on the FBI list if I do that. Like the Mexican lawnmower podcast. Dude, imagine having a Mexican lawnmower podcast. It goes for 181 episodes. Holy crap!
Bro, you're gonna get a knock on the door.
How could you make a podcast about that for 181 episodes? What would you talk about?
Maybe ranking
Oh.
videos about them or something.
No, if you had a podcast and it goes for 181 episodes, it's about the
Yeah, but like you talk about an episode each. Like you talk about a video each episode, like a new video that comes out.
there can't be that much videos. How
I'm
many
sure
videos do you actually? There's not a lot of people that do that. There's not a way a lot of people do that.
You gotta make one then.
Dude, I know. No. All right. Just my way of teasing them. Or
Max,
all
you
of
okay, buddy?
Wait, did he get married and change his name or something?
But he's a guy. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, we don't know.
Yeah, that is true. Max Daniel.
Wow, that's kind of misogynistic.
Matthew, is
You
your
don't
last
think
name
they
by
could-
chance Daniel?
No, it's not.
Sure, buddy. Sure. we all know Max is under your desk right now.
Oh, he's his middle
Jake
name.
Daniel.
Your last name is Malik? Is that what you just said?
Matthew Malik, that's kind of cool actually.
Wait, is it actually?
No, it's Hartwell.
Dude, are you a dumbass?
Oh, he's his middle name.
I said last name. No, Matthew. Oh my gosh, Matthew Malik Hartwell is tough.
That's kind of too bad Matthew's such a fucking loser.
Wait, Evan, what's your middle name? I don't even
I'm
know.
sorry, Matthew. That was mean.
That was
Jaquavion.
right.
Bro, it's probably like Steven or some shit.
Roger,
Not very far off.
Chris.
Dan,
It's Jerome, actually.
It's Jim.
Jim,
Tim,
Evan-
Jim and Tim.
Evan,
Tim.
Jim Anderson. No,
That's probably the N word.
Okay, all right.
that would not surprise me.
Like his dad just had to say it while he was writing it, so he accidentally wrote it down. Like it was
Like,
just in his head.
Oh, I got it. Oh, he just writes it down on accident. He could have held it in.
Yeah, he just had to. He tried to hold it in at the hospital, but it slipped out.
I hate when that happens.
You hate when it slips out in the hospital? Really?
Wow, you sick fuck.
Wait, what? We're talking about Cobra Kai. What?
Yeah, we're talking about
You've
John.
seen the cameo in Cobra Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These losers don't understand Spanish, so they couldn't watch the movie.
Wait, what?
The movie leaked in
Right,
Spanish.
so you can't even understand what they're saying.
Loser,
Wait, what's in Spanish?
bro.
The Karate Kid movie.
Take an English class.
No, it's
please.
not.
The leaks are.
No, I saw one that was in English though.
Yeah, no, that they're in English now.
I got to see him first.
Have you seen the cameo in Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's talking about the Greg Legends. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Spoilers. Spoiler. Have you seen it? No.
I actually haven't, no. But I'm assuming it's either Miguel or Johnny at the end. That's just what it makes sense.
I'm not gonna say what it is or what it's not.
But it's definitely something with Cobra Kai, or
My
it's gonna be
boy
something with
Ashton Hall made a cameo. It was awesome.
it's gonna be that or the Karate.
Actually, it
Kid.
was Johnny and Daniel doing a Mexican lawnmower.
No. Johnny and Daniel the next one.
This is the Miyagi-Do way.
That is not the Miyagi way. That is not.
No, that is the Miyagi-Do
Miyagi
way.
Miyagi did not teach this. He did not teach that.
No, Mr. Miyagi was a freak. I know it. His short little looking like.
Guys,
Oh,
Kentucky
he was
Fried,
doing
just
some
say
good
peace out. Bro, that was your first chat in the whole thing. You just say peace out. Okay. Peace out, Kentucky Fried.
Bro came to say bye.
KFC is overrated, bro.
Agreed. Popeyes is way better.
Yes, way better.
Bro, the
Popeyes
Popeyes chicken
chicken's
sandwich, I bust every time I eat one.
Okay. Damn. Me too. But dude,
Yeah,
their
don't
chicken
act
is
like
the
you don't.
best, dude. Their chicken tenders, their chicken sandwich, and also their fries are some of the best fries I ever had in my life.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Popeyes. Dude, their fries are the perfect amount of
Once
salt.
again, like the
It's
worst
perfectly.
KFC, bro.
It's crusty. It's perfect, bro. It's literally the perfect fry. You get those lame ass fries at McDonald's or Burger King, all salty and not cooked
that
right.
is like the most disrespectful.
No,
thing
dude, you do not know what real taste is.
Bro,
Go get a real
No,
like.
you
go,
can
go,
diss McDonald's
to-
for everything but the fries. What the hell?
Dude, that's actually the one thing I do criticize. What the frick? But anyway, go.
Bro, what?
The best
Bro.
free fries: Checkers, Popeyes, and Five Guys. That's where you get the best fries.
Bro, this might
Anything
be a hot
else?
take. This might be a hot take.
Okay,
Not the fries. I think Burger King burgers are kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
Bro.
I like Burger King
Yeah.
burgers.
Bro,
Yeah.
like it's my favorite burger. I can't lie. Like that
Whoa.
shit.
Hey, that's crazy.
Whoa.
Well, wait. Are we considering Five Guys and like Smash Burger like fast food?
Yes, Five Guys burgers. Their cheeseburger is the best burger
I-
ever, bro.
I love Five Guys.
Well, if we're kind of, I thought we were talking about like drive-through, like the main three, the main four, like.
True. Well, yeah, the best out of those is Burger King.
You
I
know
can't
what's
think of
good
anything
is
else.
Shake Shack. Those burgers are great.
I never had no Shake Shack, bro.
Shake Shack is pretty good. Bro, I'm ordering. Wait, is it too late to order?
Wendy's and Arby's are not
You
good.
are not doing another 1 a.m. order.
Wait, is it too late to get Burger King? I'm hungry.
Yo, leave those poor employees alone, bro.
These DoorDash employees.
Bro, it's 1:03 in the morning. I don't think it's gonna be open.
Do dares or something like
It's
eat
open!
all-
Bro,
Bro, it's open.
leave them alone, dog.
dares. I've done enough dares.
Bro, if I
Oh,
work
wait,
at
what
Burger
is
King
it?
and I go to order at
Dude,
1:03
there's
in the
some
morning,
eat
I'm
salt.
spitting
Say
in
the
that
last
food.
corny music you play.
Oh, the corniest music I played today. I played a song from Boogie with the Hoodie.
Show the last photo on your phone.
Oh, for legal reasons, I cannot.
Wait, let me see.
My last
Well,
picture on my phone is my girlfriend, and I'm not showing that picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
definitely. Let me see the last time Oh. Okay.
No, I can't either. No.
Wait, no. It's a picture of Noah. Is the last picture on my phone from like literally
What
5
the-
minutes ago.
What?
Rick.
From 5 minutes ago, because your thing froze on a funny face. So
Hold
I
on.
took a picture.
I can show mine. Oh wait, hold on.
It's gonna be like Evan's home address.
No. Don't give me ideas.
Whooping ass? What? That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Wait, they're going up my ass? What?
Yeah, they're going up my ass.
Wait, what?
Bro, don't send that to me.
Oh shoot.
Wait, is it the video of Evan crying naked?
There's no video of that.
That is
What?
not the video.
The
That
hell?
is not-
Read that out, Evan.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Wait,
can we find? Can we
I'm
find that
I'm
picture?
on a different tab. Wait, what?
Hold on, look at this. This is my last photo.
Talk shit up, and they're gonna up my ass, bro. What the fuck,
Noah, can you pull up the picture of Evan?
bro? There
Oh.
is no fucking
Wait,
photo.
I got this video of Jake.
Hey, bro.
Hey, yo.
I know things that you don't want to be public. I don't think. That you
Okay,
don't want to be out.
that's fair. This will be a stalemate here. We'll admit.
Bro, especially Evan, what you just sent me, bro. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that information. Nothing, because it's your information. You do
I
whatever
don't
you want.
think you can do anything with that information, but
No, you can do something though.
How come
I'll let you do whatever.
So when I wake up, I change my clothes. That's why I changed. You know.
No, you don't. Stop lying.
What do you mean?
You're
Change-
dirty. You're a dirty human being.
I'm not dirty.
All right, hold on. I'm ordering Burger King. Give me a second.
Oh, you're so
Bro,
mean to
these-
employees.
no. This is
You better
abuse.
tip them 20%.
Bro, people that DoorDash, it's not employees. It's people that are doing it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go pick it up probably.
Get your own shit.
Bro, me and my cousin was DoorDash at like 3 a.m, and some guy brought it to us.
People that are DoorDashing
Rose,
at
you are
3 a.m. are just
become nicer to
kidnapping
me.
dogs.
You used to be mean to me. You're so a lot more patient and kind. And Matthew's a
Shut your
changed
bitch ass
man.
up, bro.
He's a
Shut your
changed man.
bitch ass up.
Wait. What happened?
Matthew's a
Cobra Kai Rogue,
changed, he's a changed man.
Nice to be used to be mean, but now you're a lot.
Wait, Matthew, what? You're being mean to him?
Wow, Matthew.
Wow, Math.
Matthew, don't bully him.
That's messy.
He was the one saying that Noah smells like cinnamon, so
Bro, the fact that you remember that is kind of crazy. I'm like,
Okay, well, to be fair, I can't forget
It's got
that.
a
I still have
photographic
nightmares about
memory.
I
I
still have
forgot. I forgot
like,
this.
why do you
person-
smell like cinnamon, Noah?
No, you
Stop,
should.
stop the zesty voice,
Yeah,
Matthew.
Matthew, you're letting your real voice slip out a little bit.
Yes,
Wait, hey,
Matthew.
Matthew, do you want me
Noah,
to, Matthew, do you want me to
Noah.
Matthew, do you want me to reread those dares you might have done again? I can reread them just to see if the answer
No,
changed.
you're
or
gonna
anything.
say reread one more time. Gosh, damn.
I'm not
You want me to
saying
reread? You want to reread?
Wow, these ableists right here. You guys are ableist, and I'm gonna cancel you.
Bro, I have a speech impediment too. I stutter,
So you're an ableist. Wow.
and I have autism.
So you're. Wait, does that make you an? I'm never mind. I'm not asking that question.
No, that makes me something else. But I don't think we're allowed to say that word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay.
I'm not even kidding, by the way.
Well, yeah. That's not a lot of people do. I mean, you're obviously not bad.
No, I'm a high functioning person. I don't know about that.
Autism actually is a really good thing for a lot of people. It helps you in a lot of way.
Well, it's
Except when I get called the R word at work.
Well, why would he tell people that?
Well, my coworkers.
I don't think he expects them to call him an R word.
Yeah, I don't think I expect my manager to call me a retard.
So what? You like do something stupid and he says that?
Yes. I love my manager though.
Oh gosh.
This is me coping, by the way. This is me coping.
A interesting love and hate relationship. I don't know what's going on over there, but fascinating.
I mean, Noah, that's you called me way worse things last night, so
What were you two doing last night? Oh
No,
wait,
Jake-
I know what you two were
Last
doing
night,
last
Jake
night.
fell asleep and we were snoring.
I did.
Bro, I was dying laughing.
So I'm like halfway sleeping, halfway dead, and I hear Jake. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's the freaking.
Bro, I was not
It's
snoring.
oh my gosh, dude! It's the freaking. I thought Evan was doing the Mexican lawnmower.
Cocaine?
It's just you snoring.
Bro, I don't snore.
Bro,
Oh yeah, you do. You
bro,
do.
also Zin, you don't snore. I don't know what the fuck that even.
I don't snore. Nobody's ever told me that I snore.
They
Bro,
just did.
Oh, no, I did wake up though, and my nose was really clogged.
Maybe,
So
maybe
that
you
might
were
be why.
breathing into the microphone or something.
Oh wait, yeah, my face. I had my AirPods in,
Oh, that was probably it.
so it was probably like I probably
Oh,
they
it was
probably
like
fell
a-
out, so it was like in my mouth basically.
I
You
have a
know it,
job.
and Will are the only ones that don't have jobs yet.
Wow, what a flex!
Actually, I have a job.
Unemployment's-
Evan
unemployment's a
doesn't.
bitch.
So,
I have a job technically.
oh my gosh, dude, this guy referees middle school.
Hey,
Football
5 hours
player.
a week.
That is not a job.
I'm sorry.
No,
What
you
does
do
Matthew do? Though?
Fortnite every other day of the week, so I don't know.
I know. I played Fortnite for
I'm,
like
no,
7
I'm
months.
at school all day. I can't have.
No, I have a hypothetical,
Okay.
or I have a question. Would you rather? I have a would you rather.
Oh, I always ask would you rather. I never back that would you rather.
All right, would you rather suck off Matthew or suck off Evan?
I do have a job. I do have a job.
you
First time
said
for
you never
everything.
back down.
I
Bro.
have since changed my opinion.
That was not. By the way,
Bro,
that was not my.
also,
That was not
literally
my
last
original
night,
question.
you backed down from what I said. Kill Stallone or OBJ, and you couldn't answer.
No, that wasn't even my normal. That wasn't my original question. But you said you went back down, so I had to just pull that one out of my pocket.
Okay, what was the original question, dude? What the frick?
Would you rather?
Would you rather do CBK,
Dude.
or would you rather become an alcoholic and for the rest of your life and like beat your kids and like do awful things?
Okay.
I'm sorry for my kids.
But
man. I'm sorry.
but after you do Matthew, you get to do Odell.
What?
After you do CBK, you get to do Odell.
No, we're not doing this. This is sick. What are we talking about right now?
Answer the question, Noah.
No.
Yeah, I was just asking you a question, dog.
Bro, like this is a normal question.
A normal question. What the frick goes on in your life for these questions?
Want me to ask you a weird question?
No. If that's normal, the weird one, God forbid. Answer. Why is Carl on me to answer?
Bro has not commented a single thing.
He's curious. He really wants to know.
And, bro, Byron, we know it's you.
Byron, get the fuck out, Byron.
Bro really wants to know if you're doing that.
Carl's heck. Freak
Oh,
Carl.
freak! I don't know.
Freak Carl. Wait, is Carl a freak?
Bro, maybe Carl is
Evan should
freaky.
know.
Bro, me and Carl got something in common. Wait, somebody accepted my DoorDash order.
Seriously, bro, this is abuse.
Bro. This has to be.
I'm gonna take his tip away. I'm gonna say my order never got here, so
So
he gets.
No. That is so bad.
No, I'm gonna put in a claim and say I never got my food, so he gets fired from DoorDash.
Oh my god.
Dude, what the frick? Direct
I'm just-
evil.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm not gonna do that. That's mean. I did that like 4 years ago when I was younger, and I didn't know that's what happened though.
Oh. You know, I've never had DoorDash because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and you're broke.
All right, bro.
Well, I have money, but I just don't live at. Bro,
Bro.
you know, it's probably 20. To get to like a city where I'm at, probably 40 minutes. And you know, it's
All right, next segment, bro. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
Actually-
nobody.
It lasts 5 freaking seconds. What the frick?
Bro, Caleb, I haven't eaten today. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so hungry I could eat. Fuck.
Do you know?
You know, before I get taken to jail, I'm probably ending this live. But I appreciate you guys all for watching this live. Like I said, not too much movie news. I was kind of just looking at all the movies that are coming out. But I appreciate everyone in the chat. Noah's basically Courage the Cowardly Dog pretty much. Wait, where did you get that from anything? I live in
what?
nowhere. Okay.
What?
I thought you were just calling me a coward. It's like, what the frick? But
Yeah, you answer the question. OBJ and Byron, or become an alcoholic and beat your kids.
I'm not answering that question. I don't give a frick what Carl Wooshammer has to say about it. I'm not doing it.
But you were gonna answer it before, and then I added OBJ, and now you won't answer it.
I'm not
We know what
answering
your answer is.
that. Stop.
What if it's
But-
Carl and
quick.
OBJ,
Okay, jeez, bro. I didn't know who Carl is.
or Caleb and OBJ?
What the frick? But guys, Courage the Cowardly Dog is such a good show. Oh my gosh,
Or Matthew and OBJ.
one of the best shows of all time.
It could be Courage the Cowardly Dog and OBJ.
We'll see you guys next time. Always remember, students require extreme measures. Peace out. Oh wait, I got a new clue of Jake in here. Should I
No,
do it?
no, don't do it, bro. I will box your entire family, bro. I know.
No.
Did you think Cobra Kai the network?
Noah's OnlyFans releases tomorrow. Get ready.
Me and Evan guest star.